begin our remembrance liturgies, so we'd ask for a little silence now, and we'll begin with the honor guards coming in. Good afternoon and welcome to our remembrance liturgy of the victims of 9/11. I'd like to begin by just saying a word about how our ceremony will flow today. We're going to begin with a service here in the church. At the conclusion of the service in the church, I'll invite the police chief and fire chief to carry our wreath to the fire truck, and then that will be taken to the town common. After the fire truck, we'll have our Boy Scouts take our 3 flags to the common, and then the various honor guards and community groups that are gathered, we'd ask you to march in procession. And then all of us will march down to the town common, and we'll have the public ceremony there. And then after that is completed, you all are invited back to Villanova Hall, which is the building right to my left, for hospitality, and we hope we'll see you there. Before we begin our celebration this morning, I'd just like to point out what we have up here in our display. In the center, we have the 10th anniversary commemorative flag of 9/11. On the right over here, that is a flag that lists all the names of all the victims of 9/11. And on this one, the flag of heroes, this lists all the responders, the police, fire, EMTs, and so on, that died on that day on it. And we're also happy to hear, if you'd like to see it, Father Gene Tully, who's pastor of St. Teresa's in Billerica, immediately went down to New York right after the 9/11, and he spent 3 weeks down there working the pile, the morgue, and so on. And recently, they sent to all the fire chaplains that were down there a piece of the steel from the World Trade Center that is engraved. So if anyone would like to see, that's actual steel from the World Trade Center. Let us begin. Please be seated. Please stand for the national anthem.
You may be seated. Peace be within you, O Jerusalem. Peace be within you, O New York, O Boston, O Newark, O Washington, O Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Peace be within you, O Iraq and Afghanistan. Peace be within you, Wilmington. For the sake of the house of the Holy One, our God, we will seek your good. Let us worship the living God, tender and just.
"8:42 a.m. from Boston. American Airlines Flight 11, heading to Los Angeles, strikes the North Tower of the World Trade Center. 81 people, 9 flight attendants, 2 pilots." "9:00 a.m. from Boston. United Airlines Flight 175, heading to Los Angeles, strikes South Tower of the World Trade Center. 58 people, 4 flight attendants, 2 pilots." "9:43 a.m. from Washington, D.C. American Airlines Flight 77, heading to Los Angeles, strikes the Pentagon. 58 people, 6 crew members. "10:29 a.m. from Newark, United Airlines Flight 93, heading to San Francisco, crashes in a field near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 38 people, 5 flight attendants, 2 pilots.
Please be seated.
For all who responded in the line of duty, and especially those who gave their lives so others may live. All New York police officers, all New York firefighters, all New York Port Authority, all emergency and medical technicians, all chaplains, especially in memory of Father Michael Judge, all ironworkers, all military personnel, and for all those who came to the aid of their brothers and sisters in any way.
A reading from Lamentations 3:19 through 24. The thought of my affliction and homelessness is wormwood and gall. My soul continually thinks of it, and it is bowed down within me. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in God. The word of the Lord.
For all who innocently lost their lives and those who were injured, we remember not only our own citizens, but all those from other countries devastated and deprived of life. At this time, I'd like to invite Pat Archfield and Deacon Cliff King to go by the wreath. And to all you young people who have a flag of a country, I'd ask you to start walking up and handing the flag to either the deacon or to Miss Archfield as I call out the names of the countries. Argentina, Australia, Bangladesh, Belarus, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Chile, China, the Ivory Coast, Colombia, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Ecuador, Ethiopia, France, Germany, Ghana, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Jordan, Lebanon, Lithuania, Malaysia, Mexico, Moldova, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Nigeria, Peru, the Philippines, Portugal, Poland, Romania, Russia, South Africa, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, the Republic of China, Taiwan, Trinidad and Tobago, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, United Kingdom, Bermuda, and Venezuela. In the United States of America. And let us have a few moments silence for all the victims of 9/11.
In sorrow, deepest sorrow, we remember. Lord, have mercy. For lives lost, futures marred, hopes extinguished, we remember. Lord, have mercy. For hatred inflamed, prejudice practiced, violence undertaken, we remember. For retribution instead of justice, for revenge instead of forgiveness, we remember. Lord, for hypocrisy instead of fidelity, for the perversion of religion, for warring like enemies instead of living as brothers and sisters, we remember. Again and again, longing for peace, we remember. Lord, have mercy.
I think surely the goodness of the Lord is in this place today. A prayer for peace. O God, you are peace. From you comes peace. To you return peace. Revive us with your salutation of peace and lead us to your abode of peace. Amen. At this time, I would like for all of us to show some sign of peace, love, and unity to one another, either by handshake, a hug, or something. We will now all join in singing "Let There Be Peace on Earth," page 495 in the hymnal.
At this time, I'd like to invite our fire chief and our police chief to take the wreath and place it on the fire truck as we all will process down to the town common. I'd also like to have our 3 Boy Scouts to come forward at this time, too.